I don't know about you, but I enjoy learning new things. One of my goals in life is to always have a posture of a student. I enjoy learning about history, theology, communication, and many other things. One thing that you and I are always learning about, which is kind of ironic, is our very selves, like learning about who we are. But while I enjoy learning new things, not everyone does, I understand that, but what is true of me is true of you and everyone else in this. In order for us to know something, we must learn that thing. But God doesn't need to learn. He knows all things. In fact, God has never been the student. He is and always has been and always will be the teacher. Think about that. God has never needed to learn a single thing. He has always known all things. He is what theologians call omniscient. Omniscient. He knows all things at all times. He knows himself, the triune, eternal, self-existent, infinite, transcendent God. He knows himself fully. Look at what 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verses 10 and 11 says. Now God has revealed these things to us by the Spirit, since the Spirit searches everything, even the depths of God. For who knows a person's thoughts except his spirit within him? In the same way, no one knows the thoughts of God except the Spirit of God. So he knows himself fully. He knows all other things as well, and he knows those things at all times. He will never need to increase his knowledge. It's always been complete, and it always will be. He will never lose his memory. He knows all things at all times. Never going to forget something. Hebrews 4:13 says, no creature is hidden from him, but all things are naked and exposed to the eyes of him to whom we must give an account. Psalm 33:13 and 14 says, the Lord looks down from heaven. He observes everyone. He gazes on all the inhabitants of the earth from his dwelling place. Proverbs 15:3 says, the eyes of the Lord are everywhere, observing the wicked and the good. Isaiah 46:9 through 10 says, remember what happened long ago, for I am God and there is no other. I am God and no one is like me. I declare the end from the beginning and from long ago what is not yet done, saying, my plan will take place and I will do all my will. God is omniscient. He doesn't require reflection to determine the right course of action or to recall a particular truth. He doesn't need to learn. He doesn't need to do research. He doesn't need to Google it. He doesn't need to watch a YouTube tutorial. He is omniscient. He knows all things at all times. He knew the past before it was the past. He knew the present before it was the present. And he knew all of the future before he spoke time into existence. So, do you need direction? Do you need guidance? Do you need life? Are you at the end of your rope? Are you unsure of where to turn? Are you wondering why? Well, go to the omniscient God. He knows, and he is good. He is worthy of worship, and he invites us to rest in his embrace. So thanks for joining me on this week's episode of Theology Thursday. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.